Well, Real Madrid comes out of Germany with a victory, 1-0, but did not show the characters that we were expecting. And most likely, there is a concern, and the bells are ringing for Brahim Diaz. We'll start the show right now. Muy buena, mi gente. Aquí nos encontramos nuevamente en otro programa de fútbol con Bamba.
Dentro del área, golpea Petit, Zidane y gol. Ha marcado Zidane el 1-0 para Francia.
Welcome, everybody, and here we go. This is another show of Fútbol con Bambán, and yes, we have seen Real Madrid come out and play in Red Bull Leipzig, and fortunately for Real Madrid, comes out with a victory 1-0, but the game definitely was on the side of Red Bull Leipzig to be able to take it and overtake it. And the game started on a way that in the first minute, actually, during a corner kick, came out to be a rebound, comes out to be, box it in. There is a goal for Leipzig. However, it gets taken away due to one of the players in the offside position being behind Lunin, which is the goalkeeper of Real Madrid, puts his forearm, pushes him a little bit, very tiny push. Everything else would have been available because the defender, the attacker who actually headed the ball, was in the correct position. The goal would have counted if it wasn't not for that contact of the defender who was in the offside position, making contact with the goalkeeper. Now, does this mean that the goalkeeper probably would have been able to stop this goal? Maybe not. But the reality is the rules are clear. It comes out to be that if a player is in the offside position, he shall not move or not participate in the game. And that way, he will be like an invisible man and he will not count for the offside. But being that this player involved himself, being in the offside position, actually got involved by making contact with the goalkeeper of Real Madrid. Therefore, it got taken away the goal, which gave a big frustration and a big breather for Real Madrid. Now, after that, Olmo, Xavi, Sesco, all of them continuously were attacking and attacking and attacking Real Madrid. Leipzig actually came with a strategy to put high pressure, consistently battle every divided ball. They were always putting the leg on the divided ball also, and this caused that Real Madrid consistently was making mistakes, things that we're not accustomed to see from Real Madrid consistently. But the high pressure, the tough pressure, all the game that it was doing, high energy by the part of Leipzig, kept Real Madrid making mistakes and almost paying it very, very, very expensive. It came out to be that for the first 15 minutes of the game, the defense of Real Madrid was water. They were just like jello. Everything was going through, everything was moving, everything was not working at all. Olmo had Mendy crazy on one corner. Nacho was making a lot of mistakes. Tchouaméni was just fighting with everybody. Carvajal was not looking his best, even though Carvajal was not having that much threat from Xavi Simons in that corner. However, it comes out to be that Leipzig did not take advantage in the first half to be able to score against Real Madrid. And you know what is said in football? When you don't score, they score on you. So therefore, the second half comes up. Ancelotti probably spoke already with the team, put a different energy, started saying, hey, we played our worst half and we're still 0-0. This is our time to be able to show our quality, show our individualism also, and let's play together, make it happen. So the second half, when it started, initially started looking like Leipzig was going to put the high pressure again. However, this started paying a toll on Leipzig players. They started to get a little bit crampy, started to get slower, and this Real Madrid took advantage. They started moving the ball a little bit better. They started proposing a little bit better. And Brahim was driving crazy everybody from the midfield and the defending side of Leipzig. And it came out to be that Brahim Diaz scores the first goal with a really beautiful goal that actually comes in and changes from one side to the further pole. Nothing the goalkeeper could have been able to do. Vinicius Jr. after that makes another contact that hits the pole. Rodrigo Goes comes inside, does another one. But I do have to mention that Lunin today was outstanding. He was the main reason why Real Madrid was capable to remain the goal at 0, because Leipzig at one point after Real Madrid scored a goal and started lowering down a little bit more of the speed because they were getting tired as well, Leipzig got that second air to try to look for the equalizer. And they just consistently gone and put the pressure. And they kept attempting towards Lunin. and it was actually coming inside that did not work. Lunin actually did a phenomenal job. Camavinga today did a phenomenal job. And I have to say that Vinicius Jr., even though he has small participation, the participation that he had, he looked outstanding in that point. Rodrigo Goen was doing his job, but Brahim Diaz definitely the man of the match. Tchouaméni on the defensive side, I think was the strongest vertebrae for us. And it comes out to be that Toni Kroos did not have a good positive first half, but then fixed it up a little bit better when it came out in the second half. And you saw his courageous and his eager consistently on it. So having this said, Real Madrid comes out with a victory 1-0 from Germany. The return game is going to be in El Bernabeu. So you know that's a different energy, a different perspective. And magic always happens in Bernabeu. So therefore, it's going to be a very, very uphill challenge for Leipzig. However, 1-0 is not a big advantage. And we've seen also clubs come to Real Madrid and score some goals. So we'll have to see that Real Madrid needs to put his history behind and start working for that next match. One thing that the bells ringed about was during the second half, Brahim Diaz consistently got through the whole game, getting hit every single time he had possession of the ball. And he's dribbling by 2, 3 defenders, 3 guys, and they were consistently putting the leg and tapping him. One took a toll on him, and he actually stopped in the middle of the play, and then Real Madrid players got really upset because Leipzig just took the advantage that he stopped, took the ball away, and tried to score, created a corner kick. And this was not something very well received when Brahim actually lifted up his hand saying, I'm hurt. So having this said right now, Brahim Diaz still walked outside. He was grabbing a little bit on the lower side of the knee, maybe the calf on the upper side. So we will have to see how the test result comes out when he gets back to Madrid. But it might mean that he will be out for a couple weeks, which is a bad moment for him because he was just looking amazing. And with us knowing that Jude Bellingham is going to be absent for the 3 weeks at least, he was designed to be the replacement for Jude Bellingham for these next couple weeks. And not only that, who could have known if he would have probably been able to try to capitalize and shorten that distance between each other on game time and reliability from Ancelotti with him. So very sad news in that moment. Hopefully he's recovered pretty quick. Hopefully this is just a little bit of cramps, but it didn't seem like it was pretty cramped. He was holding his back of his leg a little bit, like I said, upper calf, and this sometimes is not good indicative for them. So we'll maintain each other looking at what is happening in this point, but one positive note, Real Madrid wins. On the other hand, Manchester City dominated the game against Football Club Copenhagen. However, the score at one point was 1-1 because the goalkeeper of Manchester City taking the ball away, rejected it, got deflected, got covered, and then a beautiful cross from the attacker of Copenhagen ties the match up. Kevin De Bruyne scoring the first goal. And then Bernardo Silva before the half ended, it came out to be that he gets the second goal, crossing the ball over. And nothing that the goalkeeper expected with a little tap that he did, putting the game 2-1. And then after that, Phil Foden, minute 92, comes inside, finish it off. And now Manchester's going back to England with 3-1 advantage on the scoreboard. So the two favorite teams to actually win today did their job. However, Real Madrid did not play his best match and did not dominate as everybody expected. And height, precision, attack, and willingness was actually a big factor for Leipzig to maintain this game pretty close. Anyways, guys, if you like the show, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time in Football con Bamban. Ciao!